I'm Ellie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a short moon meditation to honour the full moon that we're currently in. So before we start, I'd just like to give you a little bit of background about why the moon comes up again and again in yoga, where there's a lot of talk about the sun and the moon. And you might have heard of Hatha yoga or Hatha yoga. And if we break that down in Sanskrit, Ha actually means sun, Ta means moon, and yoga means unity. So there's this belief that we hold this Ha, sun energy within us, and also the Ta, moon energy within us. And through yoga, we're finding balance, unity, equilibrium between these energies in the body. So just to explain a little bit more, we've got the sun energy, which is typically linked with the masculine energy we all have within us. It's also linked to the god Shiva, and it's all about generating heat, action, power. Whereas we also have the moon energy within us, which is linked to the more feminine energy. It's linked to Shiva's wife, Shakti. It's all about cooling, and rather than action, it's a little bit more reflection. It's also interesting that in yoga, there's a bit of a link between the sides of the body. So there's a belief that we have these channels, the nadis within us. And when we stimulate the left side, it's all to do with the moon, whereas the right side is all to do with the sun. So we're going to stimulate that left side a little bit today. But before we do, we're going to take a little bit of movement. Then we'll come into a short reflection, some breath work, and then a visualization. So we'll stay seated for this one today. Sometimes I say you can lie down, but ideally to start, just stay seated. So either finding a seat on a chair or maybe on the ground, maybe with a block underneath you, a cushion. Just make sure you're going to be comfortable, and then you could always lie down for the later part of the meditation. I can tell you when that will be. So popping the hands down onto the knees, so palms are facing down. Take a shoulder roll going back, and just to begin, we'll take some gentle movement. So we're going to take an inhale to open the chest, puff it forwards, lift the head, and then exhale, round the spine. Inhale to open the chest, you can close the eyes, and exhale to round through the spine. Inhale to open, exhale to round. One more like that, breathing in, and exhale to round. And then almost like the moon, come back to your neutral spine. We're going to make some circles. So we're going to start by moving to the left to honour the moon. So as you do, you're going to come forwards and open the chest, open the heart. Move over to the right and then come to round the spine. Take it back over to the left. So inhale as you come forwards and exhale as you come back. Let's take 2 more circles in this direction. And then come back the other way, so going into the right. And exhale as you come to round the spine. And just noticing how the hips, how the spine's feeling as you move through this motion. And then keeping eyes closed, just come to a neutral spine, rest the hands down. Return to your natural breath. Feel rooted through the sit bones, feeling them connected to the earth or maybe to the chair. And then imagine a silvery light, a silvery thread coming out through the crown of the head that's pulling you upwards, drawing shoulders away from the ears and lifting the head as someone pulls that thread a little bit. That silvery light of the moon. Full moons are all about new beginnings, honouring the 30 days or so that have just come. and noticing what's brought us joy, what's been heavy, what can we release, let go of, so we can take only the good into the next cycle. So without any judgment, with the softness of the moon energy, just taking a few moments to reflect on the last 28 days or so. Notice if you start to clench through the hands or the forehead, just seeing if you can soften. Before we come into a bit of breath work, we'll just take a releasing breath to start to symbolize the release of this practice. So when you're ready, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, we're going to flutter open the eyes and we're going to do a little bit of a cooling breath. So you're going to come to take the right hand. I'm doing this opposite to you, so hopefully I'm going to do this right. And you're going to come to, so with the right hand, you're going to come to bend the index finger and the middle finger down. And so the index finger and middle finger are down, and then the ring finger, that's the one, and the little finger are up, and so is the thumb. So you're going to use the thumb as your closing of the nostril. And we're going to come to close through the right nostril as you breathe in through the left nostril. So not forcing it, just gently resting the thumb down onto the right nostril. We're then going to breathe in through the left to activate that left side of the body that's connected to the moon. And then we're going to close off the left nostril gently to exhale through the right. So we're inhaling left, exhaling right. And as we do, just see if you can visualize that silvery light of the moon. So coming in through the left nostril and out through the right. So I'll talk us through it. So gently closing off the right nostril when you're ready. And this left hand can just rest gently onto the knees. Closing off the right nostril. When you're ready, breathe in left for 2, 3, 4, 5. And then closing the left, exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, and just seeing if you can continue with that on your own, with your own breath for the next few moments. continuing, inhaling left, exhaling right. Let's take 3 more rounds wherever you are. Visualizing that silvery white light traveling in through the left nostril and releasing out through the right. Final one when you're ready. And whenever you're done, just come to release the hands, place them down on the knees. Just take a few moments to observe how you feel. No right or wrong, just noticing. So breathing in through the left helps us to invite in that softness, that calm. And then we release the heat and the tension through the right nostril. Staying with your eyes closed with your breath. Just starting now to visualize that silvery white light. So as you breathe in, you're going to visualize that light filling up the body, nourishing you, calming you. And as you breathe out, just visualizing it flowing out all around you. So we fill up the internal as we breathe in. And send it out to the external as we breathe out. And as that silvery light travels outside the body as you breathe out, just imagining all those heavy things, anything you don't want to carry with you to this next moon cycle, just also traveling out with that light, away from you, releasing. And we'll stay with that visualization for about a minute. And if the mind starts to wander, just seeing if you can bring your focus back to that white light, silvery light. And for these final few moments of the practice, just noticing if there's anywhere you can soften. Can you soften the shoulders? Can you soften the space between the eyebrows, the third eye, the jaw, any clenching. Allow yourself to be soft. To embody the moon, the gentle, calming energy. And keeping eyes closed. To close the practice, we're just going to come to bring the right hand to the left shoulder and left to the right. And just give yourself a hug, a gentle squeeze. And we'll close with one final releasing breath together. So take a big deep breath in. Exhale, release what's not serving you. Come to bring the hands into prayer, into Anjali Mudra. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. And just take a bow. Thank yourself for making a little bit of time for you. And thank you. Thank you so much for sharing in the energy of the moon with me today. And I wish you a wonderful full moon.